What is up, everybody? I've been on a recording frenzy, to say the least. Mob farm is doing pretty good. I've used up like, oof, a bajillion connectors into the trash can there. I think I'm on my final one, and I think I can add one more, but the filters are basically deleting pretty much everything. I've already gotten some really nice stuff too, like quantum suit helmet. Hello? Is that a thing? Apparently it is. So yeah, like I could just do that, and now I have a quantum suit helmet. That's swell, right? Like stuff like that we've definitely improved upon. I think actually this nanosuit's better than our flux infused. I don't know though. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, so that's one of those things. I've gotten another flux infused. These are used to get the quantum stuff, so yeah, quantum's definitely better. I know that much. But yeah, so a lot of good things. We've gotten, Prudentium, Infernium, Superium legs. So some of this stuff I've been keeping around just to have. Intermedium. Just some of this stuff I've kept around for my own sake. And I think it's important to kind of keep some of this stuff around. We might run into times when we need it. I've also got like 3 pieces of a psi-metal suit, which is crazy. Like, why you're giving out psi-metal suits? Like, yeah. As you can see, there's still a few more things that come through. The witches are some of the best part, to be honest, though. Like, some of that witch stuff is pretty darn awesome. We're getting some really good loot from the witches overall. Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to delete this helmet because we got the quantum suit one now. And we'll carry on. Do I have to charge it? Yeah, I probably have to charge it. Maybe not. Maybe we're good. We're good. We're good. I have no clue what all the controls and everything are for. We need to set up a little trophy room up here. All that kind of stuff. There's so many little things. So many little things that we need to do. It's crazy. But more pressing than all of that is this. We have successfully depleted our nuclear quad cells. So we're going to suit up and we're going down. We need to automate the process of removing these depleted uranium cells because, as you can see, we're not outputting anything. Our power is pretty much gone. So we need to take one of these. Aha, there we go. Awesome. So it's automatically replacing them with the quad cells. That's great. And voila, we're back in production. But now we need to automate that process. And we need to automate where these go. So these quad depleted uranium cells go into our thermal centrifuge. And that's what gives us tiny piles of plutonium, along with pulverized iron, etc. So we need to do a little bit of automation. So let's first of all, I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to throw it in our centrifuge. Now, of course, when we're talking about plutonium, and let alone uranium, this stuff will kill you. Warning, warning. By the way, that worked. Just saying. That's ridiculous. All right, so yeah, this stuff will definitely kill you. I think we're actually full on uranium-238 too, so I think I have to put a void upgrade on that guy, or I'll just put like an emerald or something. But yeah, so these are the 3 outputs that we need to automate more so. Okay, so the 238 should already be done. Apparently so is our plutonium quest, so that's good. But the 238 is already automated, or should be out of our thermal centrifuge, right? So let's just find it here. Thermal centrifuge, very good. So we are exporting stone dust there, and there's our 238. Beautiful. Now we need to do the tiny piles of plutonium, as well as the pulverized iron. Now these don't have a home at the moment. So what I would like to do with the iron at least is recycle it. And I'm pretty sure that's on an insert. I was concerned about that. So we don't really have a furnace or anything like that that we can utilize for our pulverized iron. That's a good little question. So, I know we're walking around with, like, plutonium and such, but I kind of feel like we need to make some upgrades. So let's see if we can't get a few items here. Let's see. Do we have any? I don't think we have any, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. So this guy here, right? We're gonna make ourselves an upgrade, which is another 8. I always remember you got to pull out the amount that you have sticks for. Good. Okay. Excellent. Then we're going to do emerald because they're pretty much free for us at this point in time. And then I think it's 6 more of you into sticks. And yes, I know we also have sticks somewhere like over there. And we're getting a couple, but not a ton of, not a lot. So we'll leave it as is. I'm also going to need our drawer key because we're going to do a couple of different things here to get at least these 2 items stored up. Now I do have a drawer, so that's good. We'll put the key in our offhand and we'll get that thing locked and loaded, which is good. And then we can put the key back away. Now I need to get behind this scanner, sadly, which is a little annoying, but pretty easily done as well. So at least we don't have the concern of tools and whatnot disappearing on us. Okay, good. So what should happen, or what will be happening, is these depleted uranium cells need to get pulled out of our reactor. So we need to set up that extract, and they need to be inserted into our thermal centrifuge. So we did the outputs. Now let's do the inputs. So our thermal centrifuge is inputting on number 4. So we're going to say we're going to also input quad depleted uranium cells. And there's our nuclear reactor. As you can see, we are available to set this up as an extract, and we're only going to extract the quad fuel, right? And we can set that back up again. Now, we can run on over and we can double check things, but we should be good to go with that simple setup in XNet. Very, very easily done. Nothing too complicated, but what should happen is nothing down at our reactor until these deplete again, right? So as you can see, nothing's changed. We're still producing. They're generating power. It's getting sucked up almost immediately by our matter fab, which is right here. And we are draining all of our power. We also now have a spot for our 238. So we can now deplete or utilize these in the thermal centrifuge. Up here, we're going to supply that and the pulverized iron. Pretty straightforward stuff. I'm not writing the world here with something brand new or funky. We're keeping it pretty simple. We're keeping it pretty simple. So, we should be getting the stuff. That's good. But we don't have an input over here. Where's the iron going? Where's the pulverized iron going? Hello? I'm actually curious about that. Is it going automatically into over here? Because that would be swell if it was. It is, I think. Was it? It had to have been, right? It was on. What else would that be cooking? Was it going automatically into there? I hope so. That would be awesome. Okay, so we need to get an XNet connector on the back of that thing and all that kind of stuff to move around our plutonium effectively, right? So I have no radioactive goods on me. Excellent. We can switch our body armor quickly. And let me get that connector all set up so that we're good to go. And then I'll also do an export out of it, I guess. Maybe I'll just remove the pulverized iron from it. It was obviously going somewhere. Either it was getting trashed, which I hope not. It shouldn't be. Or it was getting cooked. So I think it was getting cooked, which is good. Nothing wrong with good old-fashioned cooking, okay? So we'll do this. We'll lock it again. We don't want anything to mess with that, so that's fine. And we got our connector. That's good. Let's just jump in the back here and get this done. So the connector As you can see, we have still, what is that, 22? And I haven't really farmed any sort of rod or anything like that recently. So we'll remove that. We'll add that connector. We'll call this one Plutonium, like so. And maybe we'll even put the uranium cells in there. That might be cool. That might be alright. Okay, good. Plutonium, excellent. And yeah, you know what? I'm going to put the... Now, no, we'll leave it for now. We'll leave it for now. I don't want to mess with that system. We shouldn't ever need more than 64 anyway, so that should be fine. Okay, so we have our plutonium there. We need to move it around and get it to where it needs to go. So we just need to go set up that drawer. I'm going to throw this iron into our furnace over here, and I'm really leaning towards we need something. We need something pretty important now that I'll have to figure out. So let me set this up and we'll get her done. Alright, so now that we have everything set up correctly here and our plutonium is in this setup, we did complete that quest. So let's go claim that first of all. This guy here, tiny pile of plutonium, very nice. And the last one here is the RTG fuel. Oh, good. We got another market. Maybe we can get another seller. We can get another seller. All right. So the RTG fuel is pretty cool fuel. It really is. It can be utilized in things like the void ore miner, apparently, and other things. But it can also be used as a fuel source. Now, this actually requires plutonium or blutonium, which is a much cheaper recipe, and a whole bunch of dense iron plates. Now, the plutonium is basically, surprise, surprise, 9 tiny piles of plutonium combined together. And it looks like we have almost the right amount. And the reason I say that is simple. So 2 things that I'm going to do. We need to place back down our scanner. Don't worry, I put on my radiation suit. So we're going to scan the tiny pile first, okay? The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to throw this guy in the compressor, and we're going to get a piece of plutonium itself, okay? That's the other thing that I'm going to put in here as well. So we're good. This is our plutonium setup. Very, very nice. I have no radioactive gear. I'm going to sleep on my mat. I can't ever remember if it removes a piece or not. That would suck to sleep on my sleeping mat and die because of it. So we will be able to replicate this tiny pile of plutonium with our setup, right? So we have iridium, we have redstone, we have our machine frame, which is a killer deal, all things considered. So we can now work towards other things. See, you can run this quickly and just, yep, no big deal. It's going to take its 40 millibuckets. It's so cheap. That's so cheap. I'm sorry. That's ridiculously cheap. Super duper duper cheap. Okay. Where is he? I want to kill him. But it's fine. I don't need to kill him. Alright, so yeah, really easy to get ourselves a few machine frames here. So we're going to do our tiny pile of plutonium. I'm also going to use this piece of plutonium and put it into the machine as well. So basically what's going to happen here is I would like to complete this quest with the RTG. So it's good. It's really, really good. So you can do it in an EU passively in a radioisotope thermoelectric generator, which is actually pretty darn good. But I can't remember. I think it uses it up. But it's also just a crafting ingredient, which is true. Then the last thing that we have is ultimately going to be that final thing for our stuff there. Where is he? Is he around here somewhere? Enderman? No, I think he's zoomed away. Ooh, thank God for that leaf. Would have been a long way down. Long way down. But yeah, so basically what we're looking at here is we now have a source of plutonium, which is really, really good. Hopefully this one finishes here right away. I'm still waiting. Still kind of waiting. Let's go. Come on, I'm recording a video over here. Blah, blah, blah. Perfect. So 23.69 millibuckets for that guy, for the tiny pile of plutonium, which isn't bad. And I'm pretty sure a full plutonium is probably 9 times that. I highly doubt we're going to be effectively saving, if you know what I mean. So we have 18, so we have 2 in there, which is good. So instead of scanning the plutonium, I'm actually going to compress down these tiny piles, and we'll get our 3 pieces of plutonium. But equally, I'm also going to need to get all of the plates required. So 18, 36, and another 18 on top of that, right, is what we need. So what is that? That's 44, 54 iron plates. Almost all of what I have. And we'll get these guys compressed up as well. So we have 3 pieces of plutonium. Crazy. Crazy. This could get us into things like MOX nuclear fuel, which is really cool, but not really required at this point in time. Okay? So let's get ourselves the pellet of RTG. Da-da-da-da! Quest complete. Sweet. So we are pretty much done IC2. The only thing we're missing at this point in time is the jetpack. Now, the electric jetpack requires us to get a elytra, I believe. Right here. Yeah, an elytra from Minecraft. Now, I'm pretty sure that's only in the end. Well, popped chorus fruit. Is there a way to get chorus fruit otherwise? You know what? I might be able to do this. I'm going to store that in there, and we can switch out our gear. Let me go see if I can actually pull this off, because, yeah, that would be cool. So we got some chorus flour from a loot bag, if I remember correctly. And I'm kind of thinking that we can get ourselves a bit of a setup here. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is probably the easiest recipe. The stone barrel with the glowstone and the lava. Now, I've used up all my lava down there, so I'll have to go get some different lava. But I'm pretty sure this is still our best bet. And then we can actually grow the chorus from there, right? We can actually grow the thing, which would be cool. So I'm going to go get a thing of lava. Then we'll make a stone barrel, which kind of is a little bit of ex nihilo stuff. I hope it's not expensive. I don't think it should be. Obsidian? Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I'm going to go quickly grab some lava. This will be good. And then we can make ourselves some end stone quite easily. Quite easily at that point. Wow, I didn't even mind that. It's like, you know, it's like I didn't care about what I mine anymore. I tell you. So inefficient. Put my digital miner around here. Actually, that's kind of funny. I haven't actually mined out my mine area with the digital miner. I've mined out probably around it otherwise. But yeah, so that's good. So we have our bucket of lava. No big deal there. We'll probably need to get a way to automate that at some point in time. But let's grab 6 of you, 1 of you. And let's make ourselves our first stone barrel by ex nihilo. And yeah, we'll just place it down anywhere in the world, basically. We'll add in the bucket of lava and take a piece of glowstone. And voila, piece of endstone. Excellent. Okay, now there's nothing too crazy or too special about this, so I'm just going to head over to kind of like a little bit of a junk field, as bad as it sounds. And so that's on there, like that. That's good. And then, does bone meal work on it? I would assume so, because it's Minecraft, right? Like, vanilla. I would assume that bone meal would work. I might be wrong, though. I'm probably wrong. And this kind of comes down to, like, the whole thing. I've debated playing some 1.14 once it gets fixed. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is what we plant, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this is what we plant. Crystallized obsidian. End exchanger. Nice. Or, yeah, because it gives us chorus fruit, right? I'm pretty sure this is correct. Yeah, so you provide it with that and that. Maybe we should actually make this, because potentially getting ender lilies. That'd be sweet. I'm not too sure. Let me learn about vanilla. So I've learned new things. It grows awkwardly, not with bone meal, might I add. So we confirmed all that. So I'm gonna let that thing just grow, basically, and we'll come back to it in a minute. The big thing here is we have the potential of getting chorus fruit, which is what we need to pop it, basically. Which will allow us to get our elytra. Now, our elytra, right here, requires leather, some white banners, so wool, no big deal there, and a stick. I'll grab a stick from over here, because it's only a singular form. And this, with this, gives us one white banner. Oh, we need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, very good, and let's get some wool. Let's get some wool. 18. There we go. There we go. White banner. Get. Okay, so we have all the white banners. That's good. We need to get the leather armor and the diamantine crystals. So let's first look at the leather armor. I don't think it's too hard. Yeah, it's straightforward, basic crafting recipe. 8. 8 of them. That's the way you craft a chest armor. Okay, there's our leather armor. Let's see if we have the diamantine ready to go. I think we do. Yeah, right there. I have empowered as well. Oh, wow. Okay, good. 1, 2 of those. And that'll get us our actual elytra, which is cool because it's kind of hindered our capabilities of getting things for a while. Outside of that, we need a backpack, which is just mostly a lot of batteries and such. Pretty easy recipe overall. And we're also going to need some advanced casings or advanced whatchamacallits. Again, pretty straightforward, pretty easy for us to do. We have all the setup for it. I'm going to make a few more of those while we're at it. So these guys, we're going to need 4 of them, plus 1, right? So for this, we're going to need 16 of those, and we're going to need some redstone, which, yeah, bit of a problem. Bit of a situation. So let's put these back away. So that's 16. I think I have redstone down here. Good question. I don't want to have to go all the way back to my base. I do. Excellent. Okay. So these guys here will become our advanced that we require. Boom, boom, boom. Like so. For advanced. Excellent. And then from there we needed steel item casings. I believe it was. Yeah, steel item casings. That's good. We needed those advanced circuits. Oh, I guess I only needed 2. Oh well. Rip. And then we need all of these RE batteries. So this is 6 batteries. 6 batteries. We need... That's 2 tin plates per, right? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 tin plates smashed out as well. Okay? Pretty straightforward stuff. Nothing too crazy to light the lamp or alarm anything here. But yeah, steel item casings. Let's get these guys now. And yeah, we're good to go. We're doing swell. We're doing really swell. We're doing great. The other thing that we're going to need... Oh, look at that. Just the right amount. Beautiful. I love it when that works out. Okay, that's good. We're going to go like so. That gives us the 6. That gives us that. And there's our 6 batteries. Okay. Boom. We'll do our batteries down the side. We'll throw in our circuit. And what was the last piece for that? Just a piece of wood. Ugh. Really? 1 piece of wood? I don't have a piece of wood. Man, I tell you. That one time, right? That one resource that you're just short of. There we go. We got the piece of wood. A singular piece. Very nice. All right, so this should give us our backpack. That's good. The backpack, along with the elytra, will hopefully get us what we need. So I'm going to go check on my stuff in the basement, just because I'm here. And I'm going to let the chorus grow a little bit further. As you can see, we got more stuff. Wow. Okay. A lot of stuff. An Enderman head, though. I'm happy with that one. Diamond, paper. Yeah, look at all that loot. Wow. Crazy. So, yeah, I'm going to handle a couple of things. The chorus fruit will keep growing, as you can see there. And then we can come back, break it, and hopefully have ourselves completed the IC2 section. Okie dokie. So, it's finished growing. As far as I'm aware, it's not going to grow any further. So when it's white like that, it can still grow. Once it becomes this more purplish color, that's done. So, bam, let's go. Beautiful. Now, how do I get another chorus flower? Can I get another chorus? How do I plant another one? Popped chorus. Do you plant a popped chorus then? I honestly don't know. No? Okay, so this is a food, right? Okay. That teleports you. Okay, perfect. That's what I thought it was. But how do I get another... How do I get another flower now? That's my question. Chorus flower. Popped chorus, blah, 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 blah. Chorus flower. You get them in the end. You can convert a popped chorus back to a chorus flower. Is there no other way? There's no other way. Huh. I'm a little confused as to that. But that's okay, I guess. I'll have to figure that out a little bit more, I guess. When we use that, we get what? Basically just the stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah. Melodic alloy ingot. Well then. Well then. I need to figure out how to replant. But anyways, we can get a popped chorus now, which is good. That was my main focus there. I just wanted to get at least one done so that we can get our elytra. Okay, I'll worry about the fruit and figure that out later. But I do want to replant where possible, right? Like, I want this to be planted again. Simple as that. So, fruit punch. Interesting. It simulates it as fruit, eh? Chorus fruit soup. That's an easy recipe. Blinking conveyor, sword of evasion. Wow. Wow. All right, so there we go. We got the popped chorus. That's going to give us our elytra. Our elytra is going to go there, which is going to get us our electric jetpack, which is our first jetpack. Hype. Hype, 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 hype. Now, this guy is not out of the realm of possibility. The advanced oils, the Lapatron, the Iridium reinforced plating. I think that's Iridium ore, which we can do. We can do all that. So, without further ado, I'm going to finish our IC2. Boom, boom. We now have the check mark. We've completed another one. Beautiful. And another sacred oak sapling. Oh boy. Oh boy. So that's good. But I think we can get our quantum set. Now, in here somewhere in the industrial craft stuff, there is key bindings. And I don't know what they are. Alt key is L. Mode switch key, semicolon. Boost key, I don't have set. Okay. So what does L do? No? Alt? Alt? Does that do anything for us? Not really. Okay. I guess the big question is, if I put on the jetpack, how do I do? How do I fly? Right? Well, first of all, it needs power, you silly. Yes, silly. It's going to need power first things first. So let's charge it up. Like so. Oh man, that takes forever to charge. Why does that take so long to charge? This should be charging way faster than that. Way faster than that. But anyways, so this guy we should charge eventually. I mean, why do you do that? Okay, good. Oh, that guy wasn't charged. Okay, good to know. And it also charges incredibly slow. It also takes 10 million EU. Holy crikey. That's a lot of EU. I guess that's one way to drain our EU bank. Alright, anyways, so how do I fly? Am I flying? I'm flying. There we go. Okay. You just fly. You just fly. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. Dun, dun, dun. I swear that wasn't 10 million. Oh, no, it was. Yeah, that was 10 million. Okay, good. We'll fill this back up again. Get it all nice and charged. I can't charge that guy. That guy's fully charged. That's good. I guess it kind of brings into questions. I don't know what else I can do. Like, I thought the quantum suit helmet had, like, night vision and such. But maybe it doesn't. I could be mistaken with that, but I thought it had some enhancements. I'm going to have to double check that one. Apparently this is me relearning some things today, because, yeah, this is the second time that I got to go learn a few additional things, which is perfectly fine. But, yeah, it's been so long since I've used the quantum suit that I got to relearn how it all works. As for, oh yeah, the Iridium. Let's get that started. I think I have a few more shards. I do. That's good. That'll get me one more, I think. I'm wondering if, can we do shards? Yeah, we can. Okay, I'm going to scan up the shards as well. And we'll compress this down to an Iridium ore. That's good. And then I can make 2 shards and kind of capitalize on that a little bit further, right? So this guy we can make into quantum suit with the Iridium reinforced. That's going to take 8 Iridium. This is going to give us 2, so we're going to need 6 more, which we do have the UU matter for, so that's good. So I'm going to run these, but no big deal. I'm also going to get our UU started up again. So that's going to do its thing. We're going to scan this guy as well. And yeah, that should, hopefully, that'll get us all of that. That's good. We have the advanced alloys. The Lapotron crystal is not complicated because we already have some of it. So that's nice. That guy like that. And next from there. So let me get a few items here. Let me get the Iridium. Let me get the reinforced plates, all of that type of stuff. The advanced alloys, right? I'm kind of short on those. So let me get a few things together, and we're going to get a quantum chest plate. Okay, the final piece of Iridium. We drained a little bit of UU matter to get this done, but I think it's going to be worth it overall. There's our 2 Iridium reinforced plates, like so, along with our flux infused that we got from our setup, a Lapotron, and the electric jetpack. That gives us the quantum suit body armor. Now this guy is a huge improvement. It can only be charged in an MFSU. Not that we don't have that. We don't have a problem with that now, do we? But basically, we're going to charge this guy up. This guy here is going to disappear. We will no longer be using that, and we'll be good to go. Now, I would like to get the other pieces. I'm kind of hoping they'll drop, though, to be honest, because it would save me some time with the Iridium, right? It's a decent amount of Iridium, all things considered, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I just decided to go with the body armor because it'll allow us to fly. And that's the main thing. We're at that point now where it's like, yeah, some flight would definitely be nice to have. And trust me, it will be, because there's a few things that, it's, at least for like designing and stuff like that, I would like to do. Equally, I think we can do like hover mode. Yeah, I figured out that one. That's good. And then we can disable that. Yeah. And then, yeah, all of that type of stuff. I think that's basically it. Yeah. Okay, good. So we have a hover mode as well, which is very, very cool. That also basically tells me that all of our nano stuff, right? So our helmet and our chest plate that we have in here are pretty much garbage, along with our other flux-infused chest plate. So we can get rid of those. I did keep the legs and boots for flux-infused because in case I do need to build them and we don't get lucky and one drops. But all the rest of this is basically garbage, which is crazy to think of, but it is. So, yeah, we can't even use it for anything as far as I'm aware. So, bye-bye for now, armors. Have a nice day. Oh my lord, how is there more stuff? How is there more? Fluix crystal pan? There are so many things. Okay, I mean, these Tinker's ones we can't do much about. These swords, I mean, an Elementium sword, that's alright, but, oh man, there's so much stuff. Oops, I wanted to just get rid of these first. You know, it's crazy, like that Tinker stuff, I don't really know how to filter that one out, but the rest of this we can definitely filter accordingly. I don't even need this flux-infused helm, period. The only recipe that it has is basically to turn it into a quantum suit helm, and we already got that. So we're good to go. We're very strong as well with these two pieces of quantum suit on us. So keep that in mind. We are getting to be a little bit more so on the overpowered side of things. I'll probably keep that Elementium sword. The Superium helmets and boots and all of that stuff we'll throw in here. But like, look at, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 almost full filters just from armor and like mob drops. That's ridiculous. That's so much, so many mob drops. And I know there's still more because we haven't gotten all the quantum suit stuff. So yeah, I know there's more as well, which just kind of floors me a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to delete all those. I'm getting to the point here. I don't really care. But yeah, so quantum suit, get. Very, very nice. It's pretty darn impressive for flying around and stuff like that. One other quick note that I wanted to point out is the chorus fruit over here. Let's go explore that guy. Now, I guess, and again, this is some of my lack of vanilla. Apparently, if you break it from the bottom, you don't get a flower back. But if you come up here and you break these, you get the flowers. So, probably best advised to break the flowers. Then you come down to the bottom and you go choppy choppy. Very good, very good. And then you can replant your flowers accordingly. So, yeah. Glad I looked that up, and I'm glad I found that before I got too far, to say the least. So, yeah. Anyways, that is basically going to be her for today. Not much else we can really do at this point in time. We've done so much already. Yeah, quantum suit. Look at us go. We are buff, to say the least. And we have flight. Look at that. Look at that. We have flight. These boots are actually a little annoying right now because of the flight and stuff like that and the way that they work. So I might switch those out for nano boots. But I can't remember if those give me the fall protection that the dark boots do. That's one of the main reasons why I have them. So, I do have nano suit boots. I guess we could give it a quick try. I think that they give some. Nope, maybe not. Are they just maybe not powered? They might not be powered. So, yeah, so I got to go explore. I got to go do some things and kind of explore what's going on with all my stuff. Yeah, boots are empty. Okay, good. So we'll charge these up. I'll charge up everything just to be certain. And hopefully it'll give me some fall protection. I think it does. Let's just test it again here. Whoop. Yeah, there we go. It does. So yeah, so basically the dark boots we can get rid of for now. And maybe we'll go to a dark armor again at some point, but really, I don't know that it's really necessary. So yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. A little bit of a longer one. Hopefully you like it, and have a good one. Bye-bye.